In the previous two videos, we had seen the lesson, the autobiography of a great Indian bustard. It was taught into two parts, and in the previous video, we have completed it. Now, after the text gets over, we have some tasks to do. So there are few things that we have to do under the lesson. And first thing is that read the passage aloud. You are going to meet a great Indian bustard very soon. Prepare at least 10 questions to interview him. Means you'll have to prepare the dialogues for the interview of great Indian bustard. So this is task for you. You can prepare it. It is very easy. Okay. Play the role of an interviewer and a great Indian bustard and present the interview in the classroom. But right now you are not able to attend the class. Therefore, you can prepare the dialogues or interview, become an interviewer and great Indian bustard also, and write it in your notebook. How the bird is spoken in the lesson. Ask few questions so that imagine that you are great Indian bustard and you yourself answer the question of yourself. Interviewee and interviewer. Both the roles you will have to play during this interview. So now next question is there. Write a letter to your friend about the great Indian bustard. You may use the following points. तुमच्या मित्राला पत्र लिहायचं आहे. You will have to write a letter to your friend about great Indian bustard. You may use the following points. Why we need to protect the birds. पक्ष्यांना या ग्रेट इंडियन बर्ड्स या पक्ष्यांना वाचवण्याची गरज का आहे. What is the reason behind that we need to protect the birds. Now second point is that what you plan to do to help the birds. या पक्ष्यांना मदत करण्यासाठी तुमच्याकडे काय आयडिया आहे या गोष्टी आपल्या मित्राबरोबर शेअर करायच्या आहे. So question is written on the board. Write a letter to your friend about great Indian bustard. So this is what the letter is. Now some ideas will be given to you. Though there is less time, I am preparing the lesson or letter for you because you may not complete this task. Okay, few points you may get difficult, but if you have any idea, if you open your textbook, page number 7 in your textbook, English textbook, page number 7, in the last paragraph or in the last paragraph, some ideas are given which can be changed into letter. The bird asks us the question or appeals us, can you help us to survive? Can you help us to survive? Your next question, answer is here. Next point. So you can write a letter to your leaders and make an appeal to help us. You can make my drawing and submit it to your teacher. You can discuss this with your parents. Come to see us at a sanctuary, because now you will not see us in other places, and who knows, if humans don't help us, none of us will be left on the earth. You will only see us in the picture. So in the last paragraph we have the idea how we can help this bird. So you can tell your friend about the situation of birds and about the birds and how we can help the birds. Now let us see. First task, statements, Indian bustard and other birds. Here they are given. Form the pairs and decide whether the following statements are those of a great Indian bustard or not. दिलेले जी उदाहरण आहेत ते ग्रेट इंडियन बस्टरशी निगडीत आहेत की नाही ते लिहायचं आहे. जर नसतील तर अदर बर्ड मध्ये लिहायचं आहे. जर असतील तर ग्रेट इंडियन बस्टर्ड मध्ये लिहायचे. If you have paid attention, if you have watched video properly, you will not have any problem to solve this task. So let us see how the work is completed. I am the heaviest flying bird in India. A. I am the heaviest heaviest flying bird. I am the heaviest flying. I am the heaviest flying bird in India. I am the heaviest flying bird in India. The statement written in the column, it is correct because at the very beginning of the lesson the bird itself says, well, I am one of the heaviest flying bird in India. That's why this statement is used by Great Indian bustard, or it applies Great Indian bustard. Therefore, we can say yes, or you can simply tick mark there. Now next statement, B. I am known as Maldog or Boom in Marathi. I am known as Maldog or Boom in Marathi. I am known as Maldog or Boom in Marathi. This statement also is correct because in the first paragraph only, I have more than 30 different names in various Indian languages. In Marathi, I am known as Maldog or Boom. The statement is applied for Great Indian bustard. So we can write here yes. This is for Great Indian bustard. Now next statement. I believe in mountains and regions. See, I believe in mountains and regions. I live in mountains and regions. This statement is not applied for these birds because these birds live in the desert and grasslands. I will prove it how this structure is because everything is given, but you must understand what I mean is everything should be with proof. I live on grassland and desert along with my other friends, including chinkara and blackbuck and larks. This is what the Indian Great Buster says. That means the statement is not applied for Indian bustard. So therefore we can make dash and here we can write yes other bird. Okay. Next statement. I don't like grasshoppers or beetles. I don't like. I don't like grasshopper. I don't like grasshoppers or beetles. Is this statement true or false? Because in the lesson I had mentioned the favorite food of Indian Great Buster. But what they eat mostly. See, let us see how the lesson is. I eat everything. This bird eats everything. Everything, whatever it may be. Eatable things, everything they can eat. So it says, I eat everything including snakes, lizards, small fruits and berries and also all sorts of insects. सर्व प्रकारचे कीटक. That's a very healthy habit. That's a very healthy habit. But grasshoppers and beetles are my favorite food. That means this statement is not applied or not correct for Indian bustard. It is for other. Dash. That means Indian great bustard like the grasshoppers and beetles. Next, we don't believe in building nests. 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 Is this statement applied or correct for the Indian gate busters? So let us see whether it is correct or wrong. It is wrong. Means yes, correct. It is correct. Sorry. See the statement. See the statement. When it starts raining, we all together our favorite grassland where there are no people to disturb us. I perform a wonderful dance by glumping ear and the special feathers pouch attached below my neck. This pouch helps me to produce a resonating sound similar to the one produced by the cow. I dance with joy with puffed out feathers and cocked up tail and drop down wings. It helps me to impress my soulmate. Okay, so in the next stanza it may be, but something it is there that we don't believe in building nest. Yes. The next question. Our chick stays with the mother for a period of nearly 1 year. Our chicks stay with mother nearly for a year. It is correct statement. It is applied for Great Indian Bustard. I am the state bird of Maharashtra. I am I am the state of Maharashtra. I am the state bird of Maharashtra. This statement is not applied for Great Indian Bustard because the Great Indian Bustard is the state bird of Rajasthan because staying habit of this bird is mostly in grassland and desert. That's why this bird is belong to state of Maharashtra. That means this is the state bird of Maharashtra. Sorry, this is the state bird of Rajasthan. Keep it in mind. This is the state bird of Rajasthan. We have been published away from more than 90% of our home regions. This last statement is correct. 10. Yes. We have been pushed. We have been pushed. We have been pushed away from more than 90%. 90% of home region. Okay, we are pushed away 90% from our home region. This is what the statement is correct. Let us see. Yes. But slowly the growing population of man pushed us away from more than 90% of our home region. We are afraid of hunter that kills us for fun. We also die due to electronic power lines that we can't see while flying. We are losing our homes today only. The last 200 of us are left in the world. We need your support and love in order to survive. Can you help us? This is the question. That means the statements which are applied means which statements are correct for Indian great buster. That is first one is I am the heaviest flying bird in India. This is the correct statement for Indian great buster. Then I am known as Maldo or whom in Marathi. That is also correct. I live in mountains and regions that is not belong to great Indian bustard. It may be for other birds. Then I don't like grasshoppers or beetles. This statement also doesn't apply to the great Indian bustard because the grasshopper and beetles are its favorite food. Okay? We don't believe in building nests. Yes, great Indian bustard never built nest. That's why it has given the statement that we don't believe in building a nest. Chicks stay with mother nearly for a year. This statement also is correct because the great Indian bustard tells us nearly 1 year the chicks stays with mother. Okay. I am the state bird of Maharashtra. This statement is not correct for great Indian bustard because great Indian bustard is the state bird of Rajasthan. Keep it in mind. We are pushed by man from our home region about 90%. This statement also is correct for great Indian bustard because these are pushed by man, breaking the trees, cutting off the trees, destroying the jungles, and that the reason or some people they hunt the birds and animals just for fun, and that's the reason the numbers of birds are decreasing day by day, and at last only 200 birds are remain in the world today, and these birds are kept now in sanctuary. There are 10 sanctuaries in India for the birds. So this is what the lesson is, and this is the task which we'll have to complete after watching this video. Then next, write a letter to your friend about great Indian mustard. So your letter should be, I am not going to write the letter, just I am going to give you some instruction how to write a letter. Nowadays, in according to new method or email method, we'll have to write the sender's address at the corner of left side near to margin. Near to margin. Sender. This is informal letter, keep in mind. We'll do it in next period in grammar section. Okay, this is from and this to comma, and this is address of a person whom we are sending a letter. Receiver. Receiver. This is the address for whom we are sending this letter. The sender's address, then to receiver, then here after one line right there, respected or dear, dear in informal letter, dear, loving or dear, dear, what it may be. Write the name of person, friend, whatever it may be. Dear friend, dear brother, dear sister, dear mother, dear father, or dear Akash, dear Sunita, dear Meena, whatever it may be. This is what we'll have to write. Then, first paragraph. First paragraph is write introduction. Introduction of the letter. Letter should be divided into 3 parts. Letter should be divided into 3 parts. First one is introduction. Second one is body of letter. body of letter. This is the second option of writing a letter. And third one is conclusion. Third one is conclusion. Conclude. Conclusion. Got it? First of all, at the left corner near the margin, first of all you have to write sender's address, but don't write your name or anybody's. Write simply XYZ, whatever it may be, or different parts of name. So sender's address, then write to, under it write the receiver's address to whom you are going to write the letter. Then write dear father, dear friend, dear sister, whatever it may be, and then start your letter with introduction. In Marathi what we say? Maina. So introduction, then body of letter. The body of letter is depend whole what you want to convey, or sorry, what you want to say, the subject of the letter, why you have written this letter, or whatever you want to explain the person. And at the end of this letter, we have to write conclusion. Conclusion means you have to conclude the letter. How you can help the birds to survive. In the last paragraph, more information is given. In the last paragraph, page number 7 of English textbook, Great Indian Bustard, page number 7. In the last paragraph, the information is given so that you can write the letter. And at the end, yours loving. This is how the letter can be written. Then all should be in one line. So this is how the letter is written. You can write the letter to your friend about Great Indian Bustard. तुमच्या मित्राला ते पत्र लिहायचं आहे आणि ते पत्र या फॉर्मॅटमध्ये लिहिलं गेलं पाहिजे. जर समजलं नसेल तर प्लीज कॉमेंटमध्ये मला कॉमेंट करा, कॉमेंट बॉक्समध्ये. काइंडली कॉमेंट मी इन कॉमेंट बॉक्स सो दॅट युअर प्रॉब्लेम विल बी सॉल्व्ड. And try to prepare and try to share these videos and subscribe please if you are not subscribed the channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.